Time now to meet this month's Jefferson Award winner, someone who distinguishes him or herself through volunteer work. News 19's Heather Armstrong is here now to tell us about the woman whom people on the street call Mama Kari. Heather?
That's right, Scott. Now, this month's winner is Kari Tikal. And her story is anything but glamorous. Many years ago, she was down and out of money, a place to stay, but mostly hope. And if you're wondering what changed, she says it was being able to volunteer at a thrift store owned by her church.
You wouldn't know it, but this little thrift store is ground zero for good deeds.
I don't walk away from anybody that needs my help.
But Kari Tikal isn't just at the store. Wherever there's needy people, she's there.
It's terrible when you're trying to do something and you mess up and somebody gives up on you.
But that was before she started volunteering every day here at Harvest Lane Treasures.
People started asking me for things, and just one thing after another. Now I'm busy full time.
But what was it that started this insatiable need to help others?
Depression. And doing something for another person makes you get out of bed. And I think it was the fact that somebody appreciated me.
Because she's been there herself, she has a gift of seeing what people need. And often, it's nothing more than just caring conversation.
And then I say, you really need a new jacket right now. What size do you wear?
It's here at the store where she gets to meet people one-on-one and help them in special ways. She's convinced there's a little angel hanging around looking over things.
I have an elderly lady that her feet got all swelled up one time, and she was looking for clogs. And I didn't have any at all. I haven't had any like forever. And the next day, so magically, 3 pairs show up exactly her size.
Wintertime is obviously the worst time if you're living on the street. And that's why Kari goes every day to the warming center. Back in the summer, Kari got a troubling tip.
I knew there was people out there sleeping in the woods and in certain places, and just so happened that night I had a guide, and so we went out and dropped off blankets to everywhere people were sleeping.
And she knows her people so well that when stuff comes into the store, she quickly knows who needs what.
And there's a little boy that's staying over at Salvation Army right now that needs a jacket, and so I'm going to give this to him. I am not a hero. I am fulfilling my mission.
Now, while we were with Kari at the thrift store, she found a journal with pretty troubling notes, and she said that's her next mission, to find the young girl, who is now a young woman, who wrote it and see if she can help her. And I followed Kari when she was giving those blankets out in the summer, and she didn't want to do a story then because she said she didn't want to be the focus. A few weeks ago, I made a phone call to a woman not knowing it was Kari. The name was spelled wrong, and it was a different last name, her maiden name. So I guess this one was just meant to be. Scott?
So she agreed to do the story as the Jefferson Award winner.
She did, because she was nominated by people in the community, and we convinced her.
All right. Thanks, Heather. If you know someone in our community who is making a difference like Kari, nominate them for a Jefferson Award by going to our website, wxow.com, and then click on the Home tab and then the Jefferson Awards tab. And